In this tutorial, we will be learning or reminding ourselves how to divide decimals, which falls under the rational numbers category. All right, so we have some steps here. Follow the integer rules for dividing. Don't forget your Dorito guy or whatever you want to call him. Number 2, move decimals if needed. Whatever you do to the outside, you must do to the inside. And third, divide like normal. While you're dividing, you want to ignore the decimal. Okay, so here we've got our first example. All right, so this is read as 9.315 divided by 3.45. When it's written in this form, this number always goes under the house. So I'm going to draw it over here. 9.315. I'm dividing it by 3.45. Okay, so now I have it set up properly. Well, I cannot really divide by a decimal number, so I am going to make this so this becomes a whole number to make it easier. So I have to move that decimal place 1, 2 times to make it a whole number. Now, whatever I do outside, I've got to do to the inside. So if I move this twice, I go in the same direction 2 times. Okay, so there's its new home. You want to bring that decimal straight up. Now, sometimes people like to rewrite this to make it so it doesn't look so confusing. Okay, so we'll just rewrite it. So 345 is going to be dividing into 931.5. Bring your decimal straight up. It has its new home. Now you can totally forget about it. All right, next up, start dividing. Okay, now sometimes as with division, with numbers that get this big, you have to kind of play around and see how many times will this go into this. All right, so I'm going to save you the heartache here. We're going to start with 345 times 2 to see if we can get close to 931. So 10, 8, 9, 6. If we go one more over, trust me, it's too big. You get 15, 13, 9, 10. Too big. So I got to stick with 2. So I am going to put that 2 over the last digit of the number I'm going into. Okay. So we know 345 times 2 is 690. Subtract, you get 1. Borrow. So 13 minus 9 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down that 5, not the decimal. Okay, ignore the decimal. Now, how many times can 345 fit into this rather large number? I'm going to save you the heartache. It's 345 times 7. I'm going to prove it. 35, 28, 29, 30, 31. 21 plus 3 is 24. Look at that. So 7 goes over the number I brought down. Subtract it out, and I get 0. Okay, now both numbers were positive here. All right, so that means my answer is going to be positive. So my solution is 2.7. All right, moving on to the next example. All right, we have it now. It's written a little differently. I have a slash. That slash is the exact same symbol as this, just written differently. All right, so it's still read the same, negative 2.5 divided by 5. Okay, so that first number listed goes under the house. Notice I'm ignoring that I've got negatives. And I'm going to divide by 5. Okay, well, okay. This is a whole number, so I don't have to do any decimal movement, which means that decimal stays right there. I'm going to bring it straight up, and I'm going to start dividing it out. 5 can't go into 2, so I want to put that 0 in front of that decimal. 5 can go into 25, 5 times. Subtract that out, get 0. So I get 0.5. Now I have to, it doesn't look like a decimal, sorry. Worry about, is it positive or negative? Integer rules. Negative divided by a positive gives me a negative, so my quotient is negative 0.5. All right, and finally, negative 1.6 over negative 0.4. You may have heard me say that fractions are just like division problems because this is read as negative 1.6 divided by negative 0.4. First number on top will go inside the little house. Second number underneath will stay out. And again, I don't have a whole number. I need to make it there. So I'm going to move my decimal once. Whatever I do outside, I have to do inside. So move it in the same direction once. Bring your decimal straight up so you don't lose its spot. Again, rewrite it if you want. 4 divided by 1, 6 point. I'm going to add a couple zeros, although I know I don't need them, but I always add them in case I do. Okay, 4 can go into 16 4 times. So my answer is 4. Integer rules are negative divided by negative is a positive. So I have 4 as my solution. Hope this helps.